Jeff, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Sounds like you're in your musical car right now.
I am, but I'm on Bluetooth, so I'm safe.
Okay, right on. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about what the category that you've been nominated in.
There's Media Outlet of the Year and Media Person of the Year.
All right, and what does being nominated in those categories mean to you and Jeff's musical car?
It's amazing, like the recognition that I've been getting from it, and I guess the attention I've been getting from it's a better word. It's been great. Like people, I've been getting a steady increase in people on my Facebook page, my website, everything, Twitter. And a lot of the bands, too, they've been personally messaging me, bands that appreciated kind of what I did for them. And so, yeah, it's been overwhelming in a way.
It certainly has been getting a lot more popular in the last couple of months, for sure. For those who haven't seen the show, tell us a little bit about what they would expect seeing it for the first time.
Yeah, well, Just Musical Car, the main premise is I drive around and with mostly local acts, and I do a quick interview with them in the vehicle, and then they perform one acoustic song, and it's pretty much as raw as it can get. There's no special effects. It's 2 microphones, 2 cameras, and just them and their music.
What made you want to get into doing the show? Like, how did it come about?
Well, I've been working in TV for 14 years, so I have the technical background, and I'm always, it's kind of my passion. I do videos at work, and I do videos on my own time. It's a hobby, passion, and music as well. I've been around music. I play music, and a lot of my friends are musicians and bands, so it just seemed like the perfect fit. Everything kind of aligned, my love of video, my love of music, and I guess a need for artists to find a new way to promote themselves. So everything seemed to work out that way.
What would you say is your favorite thing about doing the show?
My favorite thing actually is discovering a lot of these bands myself. It actually surprised me right from the get-go when I was doing interviews and listening to a lot of these bands, which maybe I've heard one song from and I've seen their names on posters, but actually hearing their music, it blows me away how many talented, good musicians there are in New Brunswick and the Maritimes, and a lot of bands that deserve a lot more attention than they're actually getting.
Absolutely, and there is quite a bit of talent in New Brunswick. I know you've had some Bathurst local bands on there, Certified, as well as Parabole and Randy Goldrup, who's living in Moncton now, but he's from the area. What's the best thing about coming back to Bathurst doing some filming?
Well, it's kind of nice to have the new background. I do a lot of them in Moncton, so when I'm filming, it's nice to have the Bathurst scenery in the back. It kind of brings back memories, and it's always nice to see some old friends and be able to help people kind of where I started everything.
Any plans on returning to Bathurst in the near future to do some filming?
Yeah, I'll probably be back in the spring. I head home to see family, so I can't not bring my stuff with me and try to book stuff. I do it everywhere I go.
Exactly.
The minute I found out I was nominated for the UCMAs, the first thing I did was start contacting bands and say, "Hey, you're going to be there too. You want to do a shoot?" So I can't turn it off. I go home and I edit them every night. I'm already have the next 6 or 7 edited, and I just keep going. So.
Anybody that you can maybe give us a teaser on that we might have heard about that will be guesting on Jeff's Musical Car in the future?
I may be doing one with Andy Brown in the next month. He's pretty big from Fredericton.
What would be your most memorable moment, or maybe a guest that might stand out in your mind from the past?
Well, one of them I would say would be Vera. It's a pop punk band from Georgia. It was my first United States band, and it was kind of neat because growing up I was a big fan of punk music, and the Epitaph Records was my favorite record label, and they actually shared it on their Facebook page, and they have like probably hundreds of thousands of fans, so that was kind of neat just to see something I created on the Epitaph Records Facebook page.
So what's next for Jeff's Musical Car?
Well, just keep going, and I don't want to change it too much because it's kind of the whole, it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm getting better at at my interviews. That's something I've been working on. But I mean, as far as the format goes, I'm just going to keep going. And it is getting easier to get the bigger bands now because I think it's kind of lends some credibility. Once you start getting bigger bands, then it's easier to get other ones. As soon as I got Jen Grant, and it kind of seemed like it opened a lot of doors. People seeing, oh, well, she went on it, so maybe I should do it.
Well, thanks very much for talking to us, Jeff. We wish you the best of luck down the ECMAs, and make sure you let us know how you did.
Yes, we'll do.